Good morning, welcome to a new video. It's been a minute. I think there's only been like travel videos up for the last like 3 weeks. So yes, today is one of the first videos just back to normal, and I decided that we need to test out new makeup products. So I bought a bunch of e.l.f. makeup, but also some other stuff. So I haven't tried any of it yet, so I thought it would be fun if we could like try it together and see how it works. It's basically almost like a full face of e.l.f. makeup, besides here and there I'll use something else. So that's very exciting. So I think we can just like kick it off. I'm anyway getting ready to leave, so I thought we could just, I don't know, do this together. Anyway, so first off is a sunscreen, and as you know, I always apply a sunscreen first every single day. It doesn't matter if it's raining or whatever. So this one was pretty hard to find. I went to every Target in New York City to find this, and only one had it, and there was only one left. So this is like the Sun Touchable 30 broad spectrum SPF sunscreen. It's like a tinted sunscreen, so it looks like this. And yeah, it was really hard to find because, I don't know, someone posted it on TikTok and it obviously went viral like majority of products that you post on TikTok. So anyway, but I found it and let's try it out. So from my understanding, it's like a dupe for the Supergoop like tinted like sunscreen. So I haven't ever tried that one for obvious reasons. So I don't know how this will compare, or I'm not someone to speak on it. But let's see how this feels. I mean, it feels pretty good, and it smells like nothing, which is my favorite thing in the world. So yeah. Okay, cool. So first impressions is that it like glides on very nicely and it doesn't smell like sunscreen. I don't know about the tint. I mean, if you can see, yeah, on the screen, you know, you can see it's tinted, but it doesn't do like a lot in terms of color, but it does give it like a nice glow, like you can see. So I mean, it's good. I think I just have like pretty red skin, so like, I don't know if it's like inflammation or what it is, which I always try to fight, and I use cream for that. But I think with something like that that's super lightweight, it might work better on someone that doesn't have such like red skin. Anyway, next up is this e.l.f. Camo CC cream. This is like a color correcting like CC cream, and it also has SPF 30 in it. So I'm doubling up on my SPF today. This is also supposed to be a dupe for the It Cosmetics CC cream. I don't know, haven't tried that one out. I know that one is like super popular. So yeah, anyway, I haven't ever tried that one. Let's try this out. I did buy a bunch of new brushes because I want to chuck all my old makeup brushes and stuff. So I did buy like all e.l.f. brushes. So we can, I don't really want to use any of these for this. So I'm going to use my normal like beauty blender with this one to see how this goes. So it has like a pump, which I love a pump. So you can see it's pretty light. I mean, they didn't have a lot of colors available, so I kind of took one that I thought was going to match my skin, but obviously running the risk of it not, as I didn't like test it or anything. So let's see. So like first glance, it's not orange, it's yellow, but I think it's because it does say that it's color correcting. So I don't know if it's like trying to kind of like reverse a color. So I think it might be good for my redness that it has like a slight hint of yellow. It's not like yellow. Luckily it's not orange, because that I can't deal with. But this so far is very nice, and it like also like glides on, and it blends pretty easily. But the test is always in like wearing it like for a full day, because some makeup just like, I don't know, it starts doing funny stuff on the skin. So that's kind of where the real test is. Just need some water. Okay, so next up we have concealer. I ran out of my concealer, so I got just another of the e.l.f. Camo concealer. So we're just going to put a little bit on. I love this stuff so much. I love it so much. Cool. Now we're going to go over to bronzer. So I got the e.l.f. Putty bronzer. I love like a creamy bronzer. Prefer that over powder, even though I've been into powder again lately, especially on the trip. I feel like it made my makeup last a lot longer. So anyway, this is the little pot. And as you can see, there's the putty bronzer. So we're going to use one of these brushes for this. So this is what the brush looks like. It's not that big of a brush, so let's see. I'm no expert in using this stuff, so let's see. It glides on really, really nicely. It's not super dark or like pigmented. I feel like it's pretty perfect. You're not creating like that intense, like harsh line, and this brush is pretty nice as well. What I like about this is that it's pretty like natural. It doesn't look super intense, which I really like for like everyday makeup. Anyway, next up is the putty like blush. So just the same like packaging and stuff. Looks the same. And it just is that color. I think I got the, I don't know what color I got. Is there even a color here? Blush Pate, something like that. Anyway, so for that I also have a brush. Let's see, this is what the blush brush looks like. Let's see, sometimes these things are like overly pigmented, so I don't want to put too much on. Yeah, so quite a lot. You don't have to like, you know, like push your brush in really, because it's pretty like potent. So I think like this pot goes quite a long way, and the same for the bronzer. I think you don't use a lot at all. That was very nice and very easy, and I do love these brushes. So happy I got them. Okay, so next up is not an e.l.f. product. This is actually a brand called Say. I've heard a lot of things like about this brand, but I believe they are not very affordable. Anyway, according to me. But this is a glowy super gel, like dewy, like highlighter basically. So I grabbed this at Sephora, and this is what it looks like. So we're going to test this out. It has a pump. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a little bit on my little bit. You can see, ooh, sliding of that on my finger, and I'm just gonna kind of dab it in. It's pretty runny, which is kind of weird. I don't think I've ever tried anything like this, but you can see it's pretty potent. So I'm just gonna dab it in, and then it will most probably just dry down. Okay, cool. It just, like you can see there, it's pretty like intense glow on there. So pretty nice product, I would say. Don't know if I'll spend like a lot of money on it. I bought this as the smaller size. You get a bigger size. I was not prepared to pay the amount for the bigger one. It's very nice. I haven't seen any other product that's like similar to that. So you know, I'll keep trying it out. obviously these things layer very differently on different foundations. So I now use this CC cream, but other days I use like a normal, you know, full coverage foundation. So it will be interesting to see how these things like work on the different foundations. Okay, so next up is brows. This is an area that I'm no expert. I got this this brow pencil. It's just like a pencil with brush on the end, nothing special. But I like to keep my brow stuff pretty simple because I'm not at all an expert. So you can see it has like a tip like that. So I don't know. I'm also not into my brows being extremely dark. I used to be. Anyway, this pencil's pretty pigmented, so I'm just gonna... I have like gaps in my brows. I think it's when I was younger and I used to pluck my brows. I obviously had no idea what I was doing. It's pretty pigmented, so you don't have to like press very hard and stuff, so that's quite nice. And then, you know, just brushing it up. I don't have a clear gel now because I ran out of my clear gel, but if you just have a clear gel or, you know, that like soap brow stuff, then you can actually just put that over here. But very nice, very, very nice. But you have to be careful because it can come out super dark. Okay, cool. Then next up we have eyeshadow sticks. So I think if you've watched any of my other videos, you do know that I love a eyeshadow stick. They're just much easier for me that struggle with eyeshadow in general. So I bought more of these because I've had e.l.f. shadow sticks before. So these are the colors I bought, which is more like a shimmery one, and then a dark brown, and then like a lighter brown one. So for today, because I'm in a hoodie and I'm just going to run errands, I don't want to use like all the black darker ones. I'll try those out in the next few weeks, but for now we're going to do this one in the color Thrift Shop, which is like this color. So let's see. Oh wow, it's actually quite light, which I like. So it's like literally, this is like cream on your eyes. I love this so much. I don't think I'll ever go back to normal eyeshadow again. This is so nice. Now I'm kind of like sad I didn't buy more of these. Oh wow, it like glides. Butter, I tell you, it's like butter. That is so nice. Maybe one of my favorite products of all of these. This is so good. So I'm excited to try the other colors as well, but because it's like a darker brown and like a shimmery color, I'd rather you like keep that for, you know, a different day. I'm just doing my mascara, which is just my normal like Maybelline one, and then lastly we'll do some lips. You have mascara on. I always feel like that's like the one thing that makes me look a little bit more alive. Anyway, so the last thing we're going to try out today is a lip gloss. This is a lip plumping gloss. I never know if these things really work, but it's in the shade Pink Cosmo. So it's like this pinky shade, which I think I would really like. I feel like sometimes these things can be pretty deceiving in terms of like what they look like in the bottle or in the like container, and then when you put it on, it's very much not like that. So, and that's happened to me so many times before. This is nice. This is a really, really nice lip gloss. I can already feel the tingling on my lips. Whatever that is and whatever that does. It's just a shiny like lip gloss that adds a very slight like shimmer tint situation. So nothing like super intense. I think you can put this, if you like lipstick, you can maybe put like a, I don't know, one of your favorite colors, and I think you can actually just put this over and it wouldn't change the color necessarily, but it would give like a shimmer or like something like that, and a little bit of a glossy look. So really, really nice. It's really starting to like tingle on my lips. Just a weird sensation. Anyway, so yes, this is it. Like, you know, I'm no makeup expert. I kind of, you know, go for pretty simple stuff. I like just a a natural, like dewy kind of look for my everyday makeup, and something that is easy to use and not like overly complicated. So this is it. I love e.l.f. makeup. Since the first time I tried it, I've loved it. And I always also use this e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, but because we put the like sunscreens on and stuff, I didn't use my primer today. But I love this primer, my favorite primer of all times. So yeah, I just love e.l.f. products. So I'm so happy about all of the things that I got, and I'm sad that I won't be able to like replenish it again, because I think maybe some people import e.l.f. makeup, but at a very expensive price, and these things are very affordable in the States. So I'll have to go on another holiday to get some more makeup. But yeah, thank you for watching this video. I'm very excited to get back into, you know, weekend vlogs or daily vlogs and stuff like that. And I'll see you then in next week's video. Bye.